Hi to all of my friends at Kathy's Crafting Corner. I want to show you a really fun craft that I saw, and I know we're going to have a lot of fun with this, especially when the grandkids come over. So I want to show you this. You know, Hocus Pocus is one of our family's favorite movie, and so this has to do with on that theme. And I will show you here. So I have a Hocus Pocus little broom. I don't know if you can see that. And I'm trying to find a witch to ride on it, but I haven't had any luck yet. But this is what, when the kids come in, all of a sudden I can just go, oh my goodness, look at that. It's magic. Ah, it's haunted, it's a haunted broom. So I'm gonna show you right now how to make this fun broom, and it's actually, there, it doesn't cost very much. And it's done with a mop. So we will get to how to make it. Okay, so this is what you need to find. Okay, this is really hard. I have to tell you, everyone must be making fun things with the mops from the Dollar Tree. And so it's just the mop itself, not the, with the stick or anything like that. So this is how the mop is made. That's usually where you put the broom handle in. But instead, this is a good time of year, just go out to your yard and find a branch that will fit right in there. And then I will also add a little glue just to make sure that it fits. But before we do that, we're going to put it in our little tent, and we're going to spray the mop. And here it is up close for you to see. I try to get it stiff, from spraying it so that it will flare out on the floor so it goes faster. So this is so fun. You're gonna love it. And so easy and inexpensive, which is 3 good ones in a row. Okay, I'm gonna set up my tent and I'll show you how we do this. Okay, so with our mop, I'm gonna just you want it to be all out equally all the way around. So I just divided it, and then I'm gonna put it inside the tent, and then just as I guess you're brushing your daughter's hair or your hair, you're just gonna have it all spread out evenly all the way around so that it goes in a circle. Okay, so I have it all like in a circle. I want it to be hard. The first one I made, I tried to use the spray starch, and it really didn't do anything. So I'm just gonna try it this time without the starch. And I ran out of the brown that I had, but I used just what I had in my cupboard. So I'm gonna use the Rust-Oleum, the black. And this one might be too silvery. It's a metallic, so I'm gonna start with the black and then just maybe spray little pieces. So you want it to look more or less like a broom would. So you might wanna use lighter colors, but this is just what I have here on hand. So I'm just gonna spray it on, just like this, kind of like in a circle. And I should have wore a mask because the fumes are really bad. I just put a little bit and then I let it dry. Let's do this. And let's see a little bit of metallic. Let's see how. Well, that kind of looks good. I like that. And go around the edges because we want the top to be solid. So we're gonna let this dry. I want one more thing of black on it though, and then I'm gonna let it dry, and then probably put a second coat on it and let it sit overnight, and then in the morning we'll flip it over and we'll do the other side too. Okay, is that easy? Yep. Okay, so that is step 1. Well, step 1 is to find a mop at a Dollar Tree store. So we'll be back in the morning when it's dry and we'll flip it over. Okay, as you can see, it's the mop is all dry. I did both sides. Oh, before we do the stick, we're gonna flip it over. Now, how many of you guessed how this thing ran? And I'm sure you all guessed. So we're going to go to the bottom and see how there is an opening right here. So we're going to put this on with, let's see, I see where to put it. And before you put it on, because you have to put the batteries in, make sure that the batteries are working. Otherwise you're going to glue it on and then have to try to fiddle with it. So I always keep the receipt just because I get them. This one was $5 and below the store. So I, as you can see, I pushed it out, and then we're going to put some hot glue on. And also, I always like the 6000 right here. I'm going to put that around because the hot glue will make it stay now, but this glue will, just roll it down, we'll make sure that it's going to stick permanently after the hot glue and after this glue. I've been using this so long. There we go. All right. Just want to make sure I have enough of this on so that it stays. And some of these might be a little bit too slick, so you can rough it up with some sandpaper. I don't know if you can see it, and I'm just putting this on. Okay, and then I'm going to also put hot glue. Then we're going to make sure that it is sticking together in here. And you want to make sure that it is on straight. And if you have something heavy, actually that's already sticking, I would put something well heavier than this, but you can do this and it will help push it down if you don't want to sit and hold it all day. Okay, and then we'll be back and show you how we finish this. Okay, now we're going to put the stick in and make sure that it fits. And I just kind of twisted a lip, but first I'm going to do the same thing that we just did, and then I'm going to put the hot glue in there and then the 6000. Okay. Then we're going to stick that stick in, and then we're going to put the best thing, at least I could find. Let's see, I'm looking at the way it's going to go, which way I want the stick. Okay, and it's already sticking pretty well. So I thought it'd be really fun to get a witch, and I looked around on it, and you need something light, because I did have a witch, but it was way too heavy. And so we went to the party store today, and this is what my husband found, because he likes werewolves. So we're going to put a werewolf on. We can say he stole their, the witch's broom. So you want to put him on. I'm trying to think if I should glue him, or maybe I'll glue him here on his body. And then we can even have his arms like glued together to help keep him on. Okay, so we are going to put some glue. Let's see, I want him kind of hanging on this stick to help keep him on. Okay, so now I know where to put him. I'm going to glue this stick right here and inside his arms. Oops, and it just fell. So I might have to hold this for a while. And that was hot. We could have him peeking over too. Like, where is he going? Oh, you can't even see this. Oops, sorry. Okay, see, look, he's peeking over. I'm going to hold him for a while and then we'll finish him up. So I'm just pulling up his sleeves. And these zip ties are good to have. They have them at the Dollar Tree in all colors. And they're good to have in your stash because they're great for helping you put things together. In fact, I'll go in between his arms. and around. And then I'll zip tie this. Hopefully I'm going the right way. I didn't check first. Yeah, I did. Okay, because he is glued up there. Get a little closer. There we go. I'll put his little arm sleeves back. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. There you can see him sideways. And then, I don't know, maybe I could have him standing on it, because this isn't really leaning, because I want it to go forward. So I might touch up a little more spray paint on this. So I can either, I think I'll do it around his waist. And that will keep him on permanently. So let's put it around his waist. Put his little shirt up. And we should be ready to go. I love these. I think they're so cute. They're a good conversation piece. They're fun for adults to use too, besides just kids. So when I went to the 5 and Under store today, I did get the race car, the remote control car, for $5, 5 and below, yeah. There you go. And I couldn't find them at the Dollar Tree because I didn't want to spend a lot of money on a remote control car. So anyway, that's where I got mine. But the thing you need to look for when you are purchasing it, make sure it has a separate remote. And let me turn this on. See, there's the car. Can you turn it on? I'm having it point in the direction to go. And then, let's see. See, if it was any heavier, it would fall off. Let's see, I'm trying to have it so you can see it go. We'll have it go that way. Oops, that's backwards. There we go. And backwards, and forwards, and backwards. But how fun is this? Just to have, I love to have things around the house that are just not scary, but fun. So this is your floating mop. I hope you enjoyed this. And if you haven't seen before, if you haven't subscribed, please push the button to subscribe, because if you want me to keep, if you're enjoying these and you want me to keep posting, please put on there, it's free. Just push subscribe, and all it does is it tells you when a new video comes on. Thank you, and have a happy rest of your day.